There are several interviewing challenges that our video interview platform is specifically designed to address. I want to share some statistics with you today. The average time to hire across all industries can be as long as 3 to 4 weeks. And on average, recruiters are spending 2/3 of that time on interviewing alone. 67% of recruiters say that it can take between 30 minutes and 2 hours to schedule a single interview with emails back and forth, voicemails, rescheduling. Those are all challenges that add time to the interviewing process. And actually, 74% say that last-minute changes in rescheduling are a huge challenge when interviewing, but time that works for everybody's busy schedules is the number one. And this all leads into the last point, which is that 60% say that they regularly lose candidates before they're able to schedule a single interview. This is where the video interview platform can help. The InterviewOpps platform is a powerful tool designed to reduce time to hire and make your hiring process more efficient, thereby saving you valuable time and resources. And it does this in a couple of different ways. The first way is through on-demand interviews. This is a powerful screening tool that allows you to filter your list of candidates so that you can identify the best picks for your job and prioritize who you want to speak to first. So it eliminates the need to review and sort through piles of resumes. It automates that screening process for you. And here's how. Say goodbye to phone screenings. When you receive applicants, before you review their resume, send out a link to an on-demand interview. You just have to create one, send it out to all your applicants, and see what you get back. It's super convenient. It allows candidates to take the interview when they have time, and you can watch it at your convenience as well. So if you are going in and out of meetings all day or talking to coworkers, things like that, you can watch a couple responses, take a time out, pause, go do something else, and then come back and pick up right where you left off. Very convenient. You also save time by ensuring you don't spend time on candidates who aren't serious about the job who aren't good fits for the position. Not all applicants will take the time to complete the on-demand interview, which is good because you don't have to spend time reviewing their resumes. And then those that do can be screened out by your scored screening questions. Then you also save time by being able to communicate with HR and other team members right through the platform. You can add ratings and comments and tag the interviews that you want to move on to the next round of interviews. So no separate meetings to compare notes, no instant messages or email chains that are talking about candidates and what next steps you want to do. That can all be done right through the platform, right on the completed interview. A lot of companies say that when they use our product, they reduce their need for so many rounds of interviews because they're collecting so much information about a candidate by seeing them on video in that first round. So if you're having 3 to 4 rounds of interviews in general, you could potentially cut that in half. And that first half, which is the on-demand and pre-recorded part, that is automated. And then also save time by hiring the right person the first time. So you don't have to go through this all again and start over. You can hire the right person the first time. Super important because hiring the wrong person can cost 2 to 5 times that person's salary. So what are the benefits of saving time? Those should be obvious. You're saving money and resources. And if you're in an especially competitive market, you're not losing out on top talent. If your average time to hire is 3 to 4 weeks, what are the odds that the candidate that you want is still going to be available at the end of that time? So definitely a benefit there. There's also convenience of making it virtual. You're removing geographical barriers to top talent. So if you are planning to offer some relocation assistance, you want to fly somebody out for an on-site interview, that's okay, but you can use the on-demand or the live video interview features to screen those candidates ahead of time and save some of the travel costs and the time associated with that. You're automating the screening process. Again, super convenient, and you can review and access those interviews anytime, anywhere, on a mobile device, on a tablet, on a laptop. Again, very convenient. Now I want to talk a little bit about the benefits of video versus resumes and phone screenings. There's so much you can't tell about a candidate from a resume and a phone screening. Seeing them on video humanizes them. It gives them a chance to expand on their knowledge more in depth, to really differentiate themselves from the competition, from other applicants. You can learn more about each candidate than you ever could through a resume or over the phone in half the time. You can share, if you're a recruiter and you are presenting candidates to your clients, you can share tangible or real life views of each candidate with other decision makers. So instead of just presenting them a profile, some written summary of the candidate and their resume, you can actually send them a video so they can see and learn more about that candidate just like you did. Also, just judging candidates on resumes themselves, it leaves you open to a lot of doubt or hesitancy when you're trying to figure out who do you want to move forward with in the process. Video removes that doubt. You feel so much more confident. You're getting so much more information by being able to see and hear and see how articulate are they? How are they communicating? What are their nonverbal communication saying about them? Are they going to be a cultural fit? You're learning all of that, again, in the very first step, not just based on a resume, but in the video. You feel more prepared going to the live interviews as a result. And because this is pre-recorded, it allows you to take a step back and evaluate the effectiveness of your questions and your interviews and figure out, are you making the interview experience a good one, and are you getting the information that you need with the questions you're asking? These are all benefits of the video interview platform. I guarantee that this is going to change your hiring process forever, and I'd love to show you how to do it. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, and I'm happy to do a demo and show you some of this information in action. Thanks so much for your time today, and I hope to hear from you soon.